She packed in my bags last night, pre-flight. 0 hours, 9 a.m. Hello everyone. Just practicing a few songs here for Crescendo. I can't believe it's going to be happening in a few weeks. May the 4th at the Winspear Center. And today I'm joined by two amazing guests. Andrew Otway is the President and Chief Executive Officer of the Royal Alexander Hospital Foundation, and Mark Corthius, who is the President and Chief Executive Officer of the Mental Health Foundation. Andrew, last year we started Crescendo 1.0 and a lot of planning went into it, and we were really excited with the success of it and lots of people talking about it. And I guess we raised some good money, but we also got people talking and getting rid of the stigma about mental health. How did you see the event?
I think it's a really good insight, John. I mean, it was a great success for what it meant for mental health programs in our community, but perhaps as important really is, like you say, the breaking down some of the stigma that is around mental health and the challenges that families or our patients feel when they're addressing their mental health conditions. So, there was a good reason why it was voted the best event for last year, Edmonton Events Award. Congratulations, it was fantastic.
Yeah, thanks, Andrew. That's it was a great event, and we sure had a lot of fun putting it together. And you were a very big part of it, and your foundation, and also Mark. The Mental Health Foundation was a big part of it, and we raised significant money. And where did that go?
Yeah, so I think $125,000 we raised last year in the inaugural year. The funding went to a program called Access Open Minds, which for many years, access has been a massive issue for mental health, receiving mental health services. And so Access Open Minds is meant to be a one-stop shop for youth aged 12 to 25 in the community in a non-stigmatizing environment where they feel comfortable. So the feedback we've received so far from the program has been life-changing for families, not only the children, but the parents of the children as well, who have been part of the program. So it's been awesome so far.
Yeah, that's great. So one of the songs that you sent me last year, yeah. I'm Still Standing, which is an amazing song.
I'm sure it's been brought back to life after the new animated cartoon Sing. And
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. And we got some other surprises, and we got some other speakers coming and to talk about their challenges, and I guess Crescendo is just not a concert, but it's actual people sharing their journeys in the mental health field and how they got over it, and those success stories we've been hearing for a year now, and how this has changed them and started getting them involved in different programs, and I know you've heard that too.
Yeah, I think for many people, mental health could be an episodic or it could be lifelong. So having the ability to break down barriers to access and to address some of the issues around affordability, which I know that the Changing Lives Foundation has really taken as their mandate, is so critical for us to really improve how we're delivering mental health in our community.
Correct. And our theme is one note, one song, one life, $1 at a time. We're going to make that difference. And I know that the accessibility issue is near and dear to your heart.
Yeah, so I think with your theme of one, we'd look at it as one door as well. So this year, working together with Mark's Foundation and the Changing Lives Foundation, our focus is really around the urgent mental health at the Royal Alex. So we're going to be having a new facility opening where we're going to be able to have that one door that people can go through. So we hear those stories that people have gone through and they've had to tell their story and go to 8 different places, and they're unfortunately told that they don't see somebody at their age group or with their condition, and so perhaps try another place. That has to change, and so we need that single stop. And the great thing that I think for us at being at the Royal Alex is that, what do you do at 11 o'clock on a Saturday night? You show up at the emergency room. Well, and we're there for you if you need us, but there's a better way to do it. Mm-hmm. So if there's not a physical ailment, it's a stressful situation in mental health, let's have the appropriate place that people can go to, that one door that they can go to for care.
Which is amazing.
Yeah, absolutely, it's what we need.
Yeah.
And we see that as an Edmonton-wide initiative, so it's based at the Alex, but integrated into Mark's community health program and for all the services throughout the Edmonton and area as well.
Right. And Mark, the Mental Health Foundation is so involved in the community and some of the events you do, but lots of people would know the breakfast and and with the car rally. What's the car rally?
Wheels for Wellness.
Wheels for Wellness is awesome, and other events you do, but lots of people don't know the stuff that you guys do behind the scenes that is actually helping individuals and people. Like, you're the boots on the ground and you're helping those people. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, our work is informed by individuals with lived experience that includes not only the individual, but the families as well, connected to individuals that may have a mental health issue. And so, you know, what I've seen in the time that I've been with the foundation is just there's a transformation taking place with respect to mental health care and how it's treated, but also from a community perspective. And I think Crescendo is a good example of this, where you see community leaders coming together and they're galvanized behind the notion of supporting mental health. And there's a groundswell taking place. And I think we're at an inflection point right now where we've had a generation of people trying to reduce stigma, and that's still a big part of what your foundation is doing and what our foundations are doing. But now it's time to start to take action. And so, the 24/7 clinic is a great opportunity to start to provide a system for people, to provide one stop for people. I hear all the time that it took me 4 or 5 times at 4 or 5 different sites to access services, and that's just unacceptable. And it would be unacceptable, I think, in any other health category, but in mental health for so long it's just been deemed okay. And so, I think in partnership we're all trying to improve access for individuals, and it's a really exciting time.
Yeah. Andrew, thank you for coming today, and thank you for changing lives in our community. Mark, thank you for coming today and making a difference and changing lives in our community. I hope that you guys enjoy the concert. This is one of the songs, I'm Still Standing.